February 14th is a day many of us set aside to spend with the one we love, but how did Valentine's Day become what we know it as today? Dr. Brenda Schaefer is a love and relationship expert and a licensed psychologist. Thank you for being here. We've had some troubles getting the mic on, but we're all set to roll here. Tell us, I mean, Valentine's became, I think of it as just changing in my own lifetime. I don't know if it's because of the commercialization, but how did it get started?
Well, I think it's been commercial for a long time. It started out as a Roman holiday 400 years BC, and it was a ritual for young men to learn about the ways of love, and so they would pick a name of a woman in a lottery, and that would be their love for the year.
A lottery, huh? Well,
yes,
that's probably about as good as any other way sometimes.
Yes, and then in 500 A.D., it became a Christian holiday. And what they wanted to do is in the lottery, people were supposed to pick saints to be their love for the year.
Oh, really?
Yes. And it was based on the Saint Valentine. And there are many different stories, but the story I think that is most frequently told is that Valentine lived in the time of Claudius the Cruel, who was a warrior emperor, and he thought that single men made better soldiers, so he banned marriage, and Valentine secretly married lovers, and he was imprisoned.
Now, what about today, though? Do you find, as in your work as a psychologist, that the day has more meaning? I mean, it kind of puts pressure on a relationship to express more meaning than actually exists, or vice versa? What kind of effects do you find the day on relationships?
Well, the day itself, many people have trouble saying I love you. And so it's a day set aside where people who have trouble sharing emotions are able to do it with a card or with a bouquet of flowers or chocolates or some aphrodisiac foods. Oh, okay. And so I think it's a good thing to stop in our lives and think about love and the people.
Why do men, though, seem to have a problem with, why do they feel a certain pressure that the women look at it differently than men do?
Well, I suppose they feel it's an obligation. And it's interesting because men purchase more of the chocolate and the bouquets of flower. Women, they choose the cards because the cards are more dramatic.
But they're not worried about screwing up like men are.
No.
So, all right, well, very interesting. Some very interesting stuff about Valentine's Day. Afraid to say I love you. How can that be? It's so easy to express that. Thank you so much, Brenda Schaefer, for coming in. If you're looking for a special way to show your sweetie you care, just hop on to WCCO.com. You can send us your Valentine photos and messages, and we'll put them all together in a slideshow on our website for your special someone to see. You can find the link for this on our homepage right beneath the slideshows. Just click on Send Us Your Valentine. There.